What is up, guys? My name is Coriola, and welcome to episode 11 of Out of the Park Baseball 17, here with the Cincinnati Reds. And we are here on July the 31st, the trading deadline. And we are currently 51-49, 13 games out of the division, and 3 games out of the wild card. We have gone into full contending mode. I've finished the draft. I've done international amateurs. Neither was that entertaining either way, but this season has been all about injuries. As you can see on our active roster, we have Kyle Tucker, Corey Wright. Let me pull up the disabled list. We have Elizalde down, Joey Votto down, and the really big one, is Jesse Winker, out for 2 months. And he was having a fantastic season. That makes me really mad. Our lineups have been pretty good. d'Arnaud has been really good. Wright has been good since coming up. Marderosian has been good, really good. Myasbreen has been bad, but Correa's been really good. Kyle Tucker's been bad. McCutcheon's been really good. And Aristides Aquino has been bad. Tyler Collins has been alright. Josefina has been good. Blankenhorn has been good. Perez has been alright. And Mitch Trees has been bad. Pitching-wise, I apologize. I just said good or bad. If you cannot tell, I am hovering over them and it is pulling open their page, and on the bottom line is the stats from this season, and that is what I am basing my judgment off of. I would like to actually go over some advanced stats quickly. Currently, Correa is closest to league average on BABIP, which is 300, and so that means that his average is most sustainable. d'Arnaud's BABIP 353, which is higher than normal, but Corey Wright's 385, meaning that 341 average is not sustainable. d'Arnaud's might not be, and same with DeRozan. Myasbreen's has been really low, which is why he's been struggling. Josefina's been higher than average. Collins has been really low, actually the same as his overall average, which means that average should be much higher. McCutcheon's has been a bit high, and Tucker and Aquino have also had low BABIPs. So yeah, that's the advanced stats. Also, Travis d'Arnaud's currently ISO powering 296. That is insane. He was injured for part of the year, I believe, but still, his 296 isolated power is ridiculous. Alright, now onto the pitching. Desclafani has been alright, 361, although, does it show FIP on here? He actually should have a higher ERA, 391. Hayer's been bad, 573 ERA, but it should be 456. Michael Lorenzen's ERA is currently 298, but it really should be 444. So he's been good, but not sustainably good. I assume that means he's giving up a lot of walks or home runs or a combination of the two. Anyway, Lynn has been alright for us. Skaggs has struggled both years we've had him, and Zach Wheeler's also struggling both years we've had him. Our bullpen, Marshall's been alright. Martinez has been really bad. Reed's been alright. Chapman's been not good. Espinosa's been bad. And Frias, ironically, the lowest rated guy, has had the best bullpen ERA on the team. FIP-wise, Reed is having a good season, and same with Marshall, and everyone else is a bit lower except for Frias, who should be having a 373 FIP. Alright, since it is a trading deadline, I did make a trade up before this episode, and let's go to the Boston Red Sox, and they've got a man by the name of Eduardo Rodriguez, who is having a really good season out of the bullpen. His BABIP is right at 301, meaning this is what his ERA should be, and he has 3 years of MLB service time. He's a lefty. He's still got, according to our scout, potential to get better. He has 2 really good pitches, good control, solid stuff movement, and a solid fastball. And we're not giving up much. We're giving up Tyler Skaggs, which obviously is the big one. I like his ratings, but he's just struggled so much for us. And that contract is not something we want to be locked into. And he's also a bit older than Rodriguez, along with Shedrick Long, who we just had to throw in to make the trade work. So this will be our trade for the deadline. Yeah. If you guys, hopefully you understand why I made this trade. I think it makes a lot of sense for this team. And it says he is currently a reliever. That will not stay. We will set his position as a starting pitcher. His ratings do go down a bit. That doesn't worry me. I think he can be a really good starter for us. So, Eduardo Rodriguez will enter the starting pitching rotation. Kurt Hare will be long reliever, and Nick Martinez will be middle relief, but used less often, and we will put Frias up to normal usage. And let's start simulating. So currently in the wild card, we are chasing Washington and Miami and St. Louis, but Washington and Miami are actually tied for the division, so we are only really chasing one of them, and obviously St. Louis, they're 4 games ahead of us in the division. Chicago's had a really good season. We can't really compete with that. So hopefully the trade for Rodriguez will be a little boost for us to help push us into the playoffs as we simulate through the trading deadline, and we lose that game, and we are now only 1 game above 500, but we get a player development update. Rodriguez obviously goes down with the change. Nick Martinez goes down. Travis d'Arnaud goes down. Blankenhorn goes down. Winker goes down. Aquino goes down. Stevenson never panned out. Ty Washington increased, and that's about all that we care about. So, yes, we are just waiting on the day that Jesse Winker gets back, but he is still out for 2 more months. Oh, that makes me so mad. He was doing so well, and Elizalde will be back in a minute. He was doing pretty well. I think we'll send down Kyle Tucker to make room back for Elizalde. But that does mean that Kyle Tucker will be eligible for the postseason roster if we do make it. So now, let's start simulating. We got, of course, a loss right out of the gate. What else? And then 2 wins. All right, so we take the series against San Diego, and Elizalde is back, so we'll send Kyle Tucker to AAA and put him on the active roster. Joey Votto, he was struggling, and Corey Wright was doing really well, so I threw Votto on the 60-day DL, even though he's not injured. I'm a bad person? Sure. Anyway, 3-game set against St. Louis in Cincinnati. This is a key series as we are now 5.5 out of St. Louis. And we take the first, take the second, and take the third. Those are 3 huge wins. We are now 1.5 games out of a wild card spot. Miami and Washington still tied for the division lead. We got games against Miami here, St. Louis here. September we have, come on, go to September. We've got St. Louis, Chicago, St. Louis in October, and Chicago to end the year. So, who knows? We might play a game if it's that important. Did I say trade proposal? No, injury diagnosis. Okay, 2 days. That's fine. Let's keep going. So we take game 1 against Pittsburgh, lose game 2 against Pittsburgh, and game 3 we win. And now 3 games set in St. Louis. We lose game 1, win game 2, the rubber match. This is huge. We lose. Okay. We're still a game and a half out of the division. We are now chasing Washington, who is now 2 games behind Miami. Often then a 3-game set in Milwaukee. And these are games we really shouldn't be losing. They are in last place. All right. This is a big one against Miami here. We lose game 1. Lose game 2. And Aristides Aquino is out for 4 to 5 weeks. Okay. Who we calling up? Lorenzo Cain or Kyle Tucker? I say Kyle Tucker. Let's keep going. All right, can we salvage this series? No, we can't. We lose 3 out of 4 to Miami. Now series against LA in Cincinnati. Take the first 2 and lose game 3. In game 4, we win. And now 2 game set against Texas. Come on. This team is so frustrating. So inconsistent. All right, now series in Arizona to close out the month. Win game 1, game 2. Let's go. Let's go to September. Then we'll call some people up. We lose game 3 or game 2. All right, we'll activate Joey Votto. We will call up Taylor Sparks. Oops, I just called up the wrong guy. And we'll call up Lorenzo Cain. And we'll call up Daryl Siciliani. And Juan Perez. Sure, and that's it. And now rubber match of the Arizona series. We lose. We are currently just a game and a half back out of Washington, though. We are 6 games out of St. Louis. 3 game set in Los Angeles. We split the first 2 and win game 3. All right, now a 3 game set in St. Louis. Game 1 versus Michael Wacha. In Cincinnati against St. Louis. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we also win. And game 3, we can't sweep them. But we are now in the lead of the wild card, as Washington has fallen all the way to 4th place in their division, and Atlanta and New York are currently chasing us. Ironically, we have a 3 game set against New York right now, and we lose game 1. And someone found a dude in Venezuela. Leonardo Hernandez. Cool. We'll sign you. He already did. Game 2 against New York. New York, not Newark. Alright, so we take 103. We are tied for the second wild card spot with the Mets. Alright, 4 game set against Pittsburgh. We should win these games. These are games we should win. And Jesse Winker suffers a setback. What? Come on, dude. We needed you back. Alright, we take game 2. We take game 3. Nick Martinez is injured. Okay. And game 4. We also take. So we win 3 of 4 in Pittsburgh and are now half a game above the Mets. 3 game set against Milwaukee. God, what is it about the Milwaukee Brewers that makes it so difficult for us to beat them? All right, Aquino's back. Cool. God damn. All right, now another 4 game set against Pittsburgh. And we have some Arizona League players retiring. Don't care. We are currently a game and a half back of New York. Okay. We split doubleheader. We win game 2. Travis D'Arnaud probably wants an extension. We are 1 game behind the Mets. And game 4, I said game 2 for that. That's actually game 3. Game 4, we win. All right, now huge 3 game set against Chicago. And we split the first 2. Lorenzo Cain wants an extension, not getting it. We are still 1 game behind the Mets. Game 3, this is a big one. We win. Okay. And now, our kryptonite, the Milwaukee Brewers. As we are... How did we get... Did they have a doubleheader or something? How did we get further out of them? after winning a game. All right. Oh, they must have won. They must have had a game there and won 2. All right. We win game 1, which puts us half a game back of the Mets. Game 2, we also win, and more people retiring, and we're still half a game out of the Mets. Game 3, we lose, and now we're a game and a half out of the Mets. Damn it, Mets. Okay, we have a series against St. Louis here. This is a big one. Game 1, we win. And now we are half a game out of the Mets and one game out of St. Louis. Game 2, we win. And that puts us tied for the second wild card spot with the Cardinals now. As the Mets take the lead, but we win against St. Louis again, and now we take over the first wild card spot. And game 4, we win. We sweep the Cardinals in St. Louis. That is huge. Talk about clutch. Okay, now versus Chicago. Close it out at home. Come on. Okay, we lose game 1. We are now tied with the Mets, still a game ahead of the Cardinals. Game 2, we also lose. And it's a 3-way tie for first place, meaning we will play game 3 against Chicago from Cincinnati, looking to at least put us in a game 163. And holy crap, our lineup is in shambles. Okay. Okay, why isn't Maya's Brain starting at third? We want you in right, you at second. No, just kidding. Blankenhorn is a third baseman. He's left-handed, while Maya's Brain is a right. Who is starting for Chicago? Hendricks, a righty. Okay. So we'll start you at third base, take you out of the lineup, put in McCutchen, our center fielder, put you at second base, put you in left, and finally, just kidding, that's our lineup. Start the game. From Great American Ballpark, can Lance Lynn help us out in game 162? Corey Wright comes up with runners on first and second, and he strikes out. Now with 2 outs, it will be Travis d'Arnaud, having a great year, hitting .304 with 26 home runs. The 1-0 pitch, ground ball, base hit. Martirosian comes around to score, and the Cincinnati Reds take a 1-0 lead. Now it'll be Tyler Collins, the 0-2 pitch, line drive, deep center field. Almora can't make the play. McCutchen scores. d'Arnaud scores. It's an RBI double for Tyler Collins, and it is 3-0 Reds. What a huge first inning. And now Blankenhorn grounds it to Rizzo, to the base, and the inning is over. But the Reds strike first, 3-0 Cincinnati. All right, now here in the third, runner on second, nobody out. Pitch to Kyle Hendricks. Ground ball to short, Correa to first, 1 out. Runner stays put. Now it'll be Starlin Castro, the second baseman. Fly ball left field and deep. Collins watches it go. Home run, 3-2. Reds still lead. And now they have the tying run on second with 1 out. The 2-2 pitch to Schwarber. Ground ball right to first. Out number 2. Almora goes to third. And it'll be Chris Bryant. The 1-1 pitch to the Chicago third baseman. Ground ball to short. Correa to first. Inning over. Still 3-2 Reds. Can we get some insurance? I'm tripping over all of my words. As Carlos Correa with a solo home run in the bottom of the 5th. That is big. Okay. and they get a run on second with one out. Lynn is at 78 pitches. Okay, he can keep going. The 2-0 pitch to Chris Bryant with Schwarber at second. Fly ball, deep right field, and it's gone. Chris Bryant ties the game, and Jorge Soler gives them the lead. Okay, that'll be it for Lynn at 96 pitches. Who they got coming up? Right, left, right. Okay, that means that Addison Reed will enter the game to pitch, and we will also pinch hit Kyle Tucker for Lance Lynn. An injury. Oh no, just incomplete lineup. Okay. Reed in the game. Gets through it. The 9th will be Aroldis Chapman. As in the bottom of the 8th, nothing going. Alright, the 9th inning, Chapman. Run on second, 2 out. The 3-2 pitch to Frandy De La Rosa, ball 4. Now the 3-run pitch to the pinch hitter Travis Harrison, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. It'll be Starlin Castro. The 0-0 pitch to the second baseman. Deep left center field. McCutchen makes a play. All right, Chicago still has a 1-run lead. It'll be Travis d'Arnaud. The 0-1 pitch to the catcher against Hui Yu Jiang. Line drive center field. Elmore makes the catch. He'll be Tyler Collins. 1-2 on the left fielder. The pitch. Ground ball to first. Rizzo to the base. And the Reds are 1 out away from the season ending. And the Chicago Cubs defeat the Cincinnati Reds. And now if the Mets and Cardinals both win, their season is over. And that is what has happened. The Cincinnati Reds miss out on the playoffs by 1 game. Oh, what a heartbreaker. Damn it. We had the lead in home runs. Blew it. All right. Until the end of the playoffs, we'll just watch the simulation. Damn it. All right. Let's beat the Cardinals. Whoa. Calm down. I was trying to watch that. There's no room on the secondary roster, on the 4-man roster. Well, then make some damn room. Brian Moran, you have been waived and designated for assignment. And Jesse Winker's been activated. Just if he hadn't had that setback, come on, put him on that. There we go. Jeez. Okay. It'll be Mariners and Red Sox. Okay. Love to see it happening. Houston claims Brian Moran. Okay. Okay, I want to see the playoffs. Jeez. Boston and Seattle against New York and Miami. Miami and Boston for the World Series. And the Boston Red Sox are 2019 world champions. And that will be it for this decade. You can exit the simulation now. Please don't crash. Swear to God, if this crashes right now after... Okay, there we go. Finish scouting players. Okay, 64, not awful, but we should do better. These are all our free agents, but that will be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Didn't quite make the playoffs. So close. How did Eduardo Rodriguez do? Not great with us, of course. No lefty that I acquired does well with us. I have no idea why. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you did enjoy, and I will see you guys next time. One final look at the stats, if you care. And goodbye. Thank you for watching.